What's going on, good people? In today's video here for Elden Ring, I'm going to give you guys a few tips on how to buy and use Urgent Heal spell. So with them on, let's get started. So there are a few different ways in which you can acquire this spell. If you already have it but not sure on how to use it, go ahead and skip around to the 50-second mark. But if not to worry, I'll show you guys how to obtain it. Now there are a few classes that start off with the ability to heal. For example, the Prophet class can just do the general heal right off the jump. So all you need to do is press L1, left bumper, or whatever the key is for your left hand weapon if you have this class to do the general heal. The other class that has the urgent heal ability from the jump is the Confessor class, and all we need to do to use it in that case is just make sure the finger seal weapon is equipped. So for the most part, the finger seal weapon will be in your left hand by default when you select this class, so as you can see right there, and that's what we need to use as a catalyst to do the urgent heal anyway. I'll show you guys how to obtain that if you don't have it. So all we need to do is just make sure it's equipped on our left hand, and we will see the healing or urgent heal spell highlighted. On a side note as well too, what you need to do if you purchase or acquire any spells, you got to go ahead and memorize the spell. So go to a bonfire or a site of grace and just make sure you memorize the spell, select the spell, put urgent heal up in the spot, and then as I mentioned, if we look at our character when we have the finger seal, in this case in our left hand, we'll see that the urgent heal is highlighted. That means we can use it and we'll be good to go. Now, how do we acquire the finger seal and the urgent heal spell? So once you leave the starting area, man, what you want to do is just avoid this old buddy Knight over there. Homeboy got some problems going on. He ain't too friendly, you know, leave homeboy alone. He'll be the reason why you need to do some healing. Really what you just need to do is beat the first boss and go to the round table. If you've done all that already, go ahead and skip around to the 6-minute mark, and I cover that at that point. But showing you guys what we need to do, right? So we made our way from the starting area, made our way around here, stopped to the church, stopped the old Santa Claus buddy, that merchant, and now we're at the gate front. So let's start from this particular point right here. When we come to the gate front, as we move forward, we got a number of enemies. We got old Jolly Green Giant or Jolly Gray Giant up there, ready to jump down. He got some problems too. I suggest don't fighting him up in here. You know, lure him back out so you could avoid the archers. Also too, maybe, man, take out some of the guards patrolling in the area so they don't interfere with the fight. You know, so you could just take him on alone. He got some problems too. He trying to stomp out that foot, man. He got athlete's foot. I know, you know. He trying to stomp you out like an ant. So just proceed off in this direction. Speed things up just a little bit. Get any leftover items in the process. And when we reach this point, we got a few other enemies that we got to deal with. We got this dude playing the trombone. You know, he getting ready to warm up for the band. So take these dudes out. Also summon your wolves, or if you need to, you don't have to, you know, summon whatever. Break any skulls and make sure you pick up the golden runes and use those runes to acquire more runes. Runes within runes, recursive. So make your way around this pathway right here, man. And then once you make your way around here, we got some ninja wolves that drop down. Just deal with them. You know, they made a grand entrance, so... Then over here to the right, we have ourselves a site of grace that we could, you know, use as a little checkpoint. So rest up here, explore the area a little bit. We got an NPC in the shack over here. Go talk to them. See what their issue is. And then be along your way. And just follow the pathway, man. So as we can see, we're here on the map. And we just need to follow the trail and we'll eventually reach the boss. So let's continue on. We got a few other enemies that we will need to encounter. Deal with them dudes. Now as you make your way up this pathway, I suggest, you know, pumping the brakes a little bit, because we got one dude on the cannon. He ready to shoot anything. So leave that beetle scarab alone right there. Go off to the left. Sneak off into the left. We got a few other enemies up in here, man. And they quick to play they trombone, they tuba, whatever. You know, they trumpet, man. Ready. They also playing for the band. And once you do that, they can have a bunch of enemies that you can lure out in the process. Take them on one at a time, but make sure you avoid this cannon dude until you get around the back. Take him out. Take out any stragglers you see along the way. Make sure to bust up any skulls. And then once you've done all that, now we can go ahead and take out the scarab or the beetle, and then we will get a Ash of War, Wild Strikes. Now from here we just proceed on forward along the pathway, and we'll eventually come to, I guess you could call it like the first main boss that you're supposed to fight. So first boss could be a little bit of problems, man. I may do a separate video on some tips on how to take him out. Old Margaret got problems too. So once you take out Margaret, we just need to go ahead and rest to the side of grace, talk to old Gala, and she'll be like, yeah man, I'm gonna introduce you to some fine people. You know, we can go to the round table hole. So there are a couple of different things that you can do here, and I'll cover that in a separate video guide as well. But what we want to do is right when we get here, off to the left, speak with old buddy right here, and we can acquire the urgent heal spell for 1,000 runes. So this brother Corhin, speak with him, get the urgent heal spell. And then now we just need the finger seal. So urgent heal, finger seal. They kind of rhyme a little bit. So let's make our way off to the left here. You can speak with this dude to get a gesture. He's just leaning up like a G. And then let's talk to the maidens over here. The maiden husk. Twin maiden husk right here. If we interact with them, we could go ahead and purchase the finger seal for 800 runes. So yeah, in total you just need, 1,800 runes, and you can acquire both of these items. And like I showed you before, we just need to go ahead and equip them. So go ahead, make your way to a site of grace and memorize the urgent heal spell if you haven't already. And then all we need to do is equip the finger seal. And I like to put it in my left hand. I guess that's just the way I've been doing it for a while. So put the finger seal in your left hand slot, or whatever hand you feel will be best, to be honest with you. You just need to make sure that it is currently equipped before you can use the spell. So once we got that, we can go ahead and use the urgent heal ability, man. So folks, that is pretty much that, man. Just wanted to give you guys this walkthrough video in Elden Ring, showing you guys how to buy and use urgent heal spell. Let me know what you guys thoughts are in the comments below. As always, I appreciate the support. And with that there, fellas, man, I guess I will see you guys in the next video.